Hello students, welcome to your channel. Please like, share and subscribe your own channel School Studies. School Studies is pleased to announce the launch of our educational website Patel section. After years of hard work and dedication, we are delighted to officially announce the launch. Our goal with this website is to provide our students with an easier way to learn their lesson and prepare for exams. The new website is interactive and give better access to NCERT solution, JSCB solution, Kids Zone and general knowledge courses and quiz. We will be constantly updating our content with helpful information, articles, blogs, newsletters, new course announcements. We hope you find the new website with a fresh look, easy to access information. For any question, suggestion, feedback or comment, please contact us today. Today we will see a video related to NCERT solution for class 7 Social Science History Chapter 1 Dressing Changes Through 1,000 Years. Let's solve textbook exercise in that the first question is who was considered a foreigner in the past? According to the medieval period, any stranger who did not belong to a certain society or culture and was not a part of that particular village was regarded as a foreigner. For example, a city dweller, therefore, might have regarded a forest dweller as a foreigner. But if two people belong to the same village, they are not foreigners in spite of their different religious or caste backgrounds. Next, state whether true or false. The first one is we do not find inscriptions for the period up after 700. False. The Marathas asserted their political importance during this period. True. Forest dwellers were sometimes pushed out of their lands with the spread of agricultural settlements. True. Sultan Ghiyasuddin Balwan controlled Assam, Manipur and Kashmir. False. Next question is fill in the blanks. The first one is archives are places where manuscripts are kept. Ziauddin Barani was a 14th century chronicler. Potatoes, corn, chilies, tea and coffee were some of the new crops introduced into the subcontinent during this period. Next question is list some of the technological changes associated with this period. Following are some of the technological changes that were associated with this period. The Persian wheel in irrigation, the spinning wheel in weaving, and firearms in combat. Next question is what were some of the major religious developments during this period? So some of the important and major religious development that took place during this particular period are worship of new dignity, construction of temples by royalty, the growing importance of Brahmins, the priests as dominant groups in society, the emergence of the idea of bhakti, of a loving personal deity that devotees could reach without the aid of priests or elaborate rituals, the appearance of many new religions occurred during this period. During the 7th century, the merchants and the migrant introduced the teachings of the Holy Quran in India. Next question, in what ways has the meaning of the term Hindustan changed over the centuries? The meaning of the term Hindustan was eventually changed over the past centuries. Today the term Hindustan is referred to denote Indian. But during the 13th century, the term was used by Mihad-e-Siraj, a councillor in a political sense of lands that belonged to the Delhi Sultanate. During the 14th century, the term Hind was used by Amir Khusrau to refer to the culture and people of the Indus River. Whereas during the early 16th century, Babur introduced the term Hindustan to describe the culture, geography and fauna of inhabitants of subcontinent. Next question, How were the affairs of the Jatis regulated? During this period, several social and economical differences emerged among the people, which led to the introductions of Jatis or subcastes, where people were ranked on the basis of their occupation and backgrounds. The affairs of Jatis were regulated by an assembly of elders known as the Jati Panchayat in some areas. Jatis were required to follow the rules of their villages, which were governed by the chieftain. Next question: what does the term pan-religious empire means? The pan-religious empire is referred to an empire which is expanded over several regions of diverse cultures, geography, and religion. For example, the dignities of the Mughals, Cholas, Khaljis, and the Tulkas. So this was chapter 1 of History of Standard 7 Social Science. I hope you like my video. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you. Please leave comment, question or doubts in comment section if you have any, or you can drop a mail to us. You will find my email ID at the end of this video. You can also join us on Facebook page, follow us on Instagram, connect us on LinkedIn or tweet us on Twitter. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you.